everybody. This is I Am So Scorpio. And this is just my little intro music representing that South. These Memphis boys, 8 Ball and MJG. No, I'm sorry, it's T-Law. It's T-Law, but I like 8 Ball and MJG too. Don't get it twisted. And UGK. And anyway, some of these songs may have some content on them that might be a little, out there, as far as, they got some cuss words in it. It's a lot of, stuff in there, but I like the instrumentals, and I will use instrumentals on my videos because, of course, I don't want to offend anyone. But anyway, I wanted to come to you all today. First of all, I want to say, hey, thank you for so much tuning into my channel and checking me out, because I feel like I do have some things that I can share with you about some of my experiences with having a relationship with a person that had a very difficult personality. A non-diagnosed narcissistic trait, narcissistic behavior type of person. So today, what I would like to talk to you all about is the way that those type of people have social inappropriate behaviors. And it's not to be confused with being socially awkward, because everybody knows someone that's socially awkward. They're a little bit shy, they just don't really know how to relate to people, and they kind of are standoffish, and they're kind of like introverts that kind of go into themselves. But no, this is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a person that is socially inappropriate. So what happens when you are experiencing that type of behavior is that you kind of wonder, did that really happen? Or am I just imagining this? Maybe I just didn't hear it correctly, or I just didn't hear it in that right type of way. So, what a person who is socially inappropriate does is that they are a showboat. They do things that you would not necessarily receive as being sincere, and it's like an actor performing. It's like someone being on stage. It's like they can do things like serenade you, singing to you, and they're not looking at you in your eyes. They'll have their eyes closed. They can spin, dance, dance with all the twirls, the dips, and they're never making eye contact with you. They can do things like reach out and touch your face and showing all these, displays of affection and love, and they're really not looking at you in your eyes. They're looking at your hair or your jewelry or your ear or something like that. And mind you, when this person is doing these type of things to you, your mind is kind of reeling. You're just like, what in the world are you doing? Because you're not the same person when we're alone. So what they're doing, and if you notice this, oftentimes what they do when they are doing these gestures towards you is that their eyes are darting around, because they're seeing who's paying attention to them. Because what they're doing is they're trying to see, or check other people out to see if they're getting the being noticed. Being noticed as some woman looking across like, oh wow, I really wish my partner would show those type of displays of affection towards me. I really wish that was what was happening in my life. Babe, oh no. It is not. Well, it is for you. It's all for you. It is not for the person that they're making those gestures towards at all. You might notice, and alcohol is oftentimes used as a tool. What they do, say for instance you're in a restaurant, and the waitress, she comes up and they reach out and touch the waitress' arm. Reach out and touch the waitress' arm. You don't say anything for a few reasons. You're not saying anything because alcohol is involved. That heightens whatever you know, whatever. Alcohol heightens the intensity of whatever the rage might possibly be. So with the waitress, they're reaching out, touching the waitress, you know, on her arm or whatever, and you can tell that she's not necessarily comfortable with it herself. She's just like, okay, you know, his lady's not saying anything, you know. And what that reach out touch is going to eventually be, it's going to be a brush or something on her breast. It's going to be a touch of something in an intimate part of her body, like her waist or her stomach, or, you know, something like that. And it happens. But because you're just like, I know what I got to deal with, I know this person. No. He's not that loving and receiving of people type of person, because most of the times they don't really like people. They really don't. They don't like to be around people. And when they are around people, they're doing exaggerated things. You know, they might be speaking too loud for too long, or doing exaggerated gestures that, you know, where you can see across the room, and you're, of course, naturally, you're going to look and you're going to be like a person on the outside looking in. You're going to be like, oh, okay. Naturally, you know, you're going to be like, oh, what's going on with that? Oh, okay. They're over there doing this, that, or other. It's all for fuel. It's all for attention. It's all for their self-satisfaction of someone looking at them and paying attention to them. And if you just notice the look on the person's face that they're with, just notice the look of the person's face that they're with. And another thing, when the person that they are with is having a good time and thoroughly enjoying themselves, trust and believe when I tell you that person that's having a good time because they're in the moment, like, oh wow, I'm really having a good time, this is nice. That narcissistic personality behavior thing that you're with is going to look at you with some hard, mean, hurtful stares. Like, what are you so happy about? I'm not giving you this happiness and this energy. Why are you so happy? Stop being happy. I'm not making you happy. It's a trip. It's a trip. So another thing that they do, a lot of their conversations and jokes are laden with sexual content, to where even the person that's involved in the conversation with them, it's like, I wasn't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't necessarily ready to be talking about something that's making me slightly uncomfortable. And then what they'll do in their defense, they'll say, oh, well, you took it the wrong way. Or, oh, they thought that I was saying something. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. That's not what I meant. No, that wasn't what I meant. And all the time, what they're thinking in their head is, this person wants me. This person wants to holler. Yeah. Eventually, I'll be able to, yeah, they like it. And these people don't have a clue as far as what's happening to them. But this is all in the mind of this person that is socially inappropriate. You can be at a party, you can be at a restaurant, you can be just interacting even with family. You can be sitting around at a gathering and they'll say something that is so, it can be personal that you know about yourself. You know, I'll give an example of, you can be at a baby shower and, you know, you're celebrating baby shower and everything. You're happy for the couple and everything. And they're sitting around, you know, some of their supply. I'll say their supply. We'll say family, but it's supply. They'll say something like, oh, you ain't got to worry about that because your egg's all dried up, and anyway, your egg's all dried up, and, you know, they dust anyway. Did you really have to say that right now? You really felt the need to have to say that? That's something that you felt like had to come out of your mouth right now to say to somebody about me. You love me. You love me? No, that's not love. And what they expect you to do is either crawl back into a shell for the control, which is fuel. Well, I won't say that was fuel, but that's something that is like a one-up on you for them. Or you can snap and you can say, I don't believe you said that. Blah, blah, blah. No, that's fuel for them. Don't give it to them. Do not give it to them. Because they don't deserve that. They do not deserve that much of your energy. They do not deserve that much of your peace about yourself, to disrupt the peace that you have in yourself and about yourself. Don't do it. What I do want you all to do is I want you to start appreciating and doing some things for yourself. Start doing some good things for yourself. What I found helped me was to going out in nature and listening to nature, and just listening to life and the world waking up. Listen to that. I mean, it might be different because I'm in the South and we hear all those sounds and everything from nature. But even if you have to Google it. Listen to the world going to sleep at night, the crickets and all that, and just feel all that positive, natural, God-given place where you belong and where you have meaning, to help you to understand that you have meaning and that you are important and that you do matter, because you do matter to yourself, because you are the most important part of this world. You are the most important part of this world. And there's one other thing that I was thinking about. Going someplace with them. Sometimes they'll tell you, look, don't embarrass me. What is that? Where does that come from? When have I ever embarrassed you? You cannot take these people anywhere, because you are sure to meet with some type of embarrassment that's going to be brought upon on you, where you're just like, oh my God, I cannot believe that I am this red in the face right now, where I am not doing anything, but because this person or this guy at the bar or at wherever walking by is looking at me and smiled, or he's just like, oh man, you got a really pretty lady with you. You're a lucky man. And they're like, yeah, okay, yeah, I appreciate you, man, thank you. Turn at you and look at you like, you better not be happy because somebody said something nice about you. How dare you not be happy because somebody appreciated you when I don't appreciate you? What kind of mind trip is that? So, like I was saying, get out, enjoy nature, enjoy some things, do some things that feel good to you. Do not forget about yourself. Do some things that feel good to you, even if it might be selfish. You might just have to. You might just have to go into a selfish place within yourself. It's nothing wrong with being selfish to yourself. Fall in love with you. Fall back in love with you. If it takes you listening to your favorite music that you listen to when you remember a time when you were having a great time in your life and everything, listen to that music. Listen to it. If you want to listen to your, all the things that you're just like, oh, it's inappropriate, I can't listen to it. I understand you don't just want to saturate your life with it, and you just don't want to saturate your, your music listening preference to that. But if it made you feel good, if you was having a good time, dancing to Luke back in the day or 2 Live Crew, listen to it. Putting your headphones in. You can put your headphones in. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Listen to it. I mean, if it makes you feel good, put your earphones in. Listen to that. Get your little groove on. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Love yourself. Start doing some good things for you. Start doing some good things that make you feel good about yourself. Because you really are the healing. The healing is inside of you. That's the secret that they don't want you to realize. The healing is inside of you. You have the power to do this. You have the power to get through this. Fall in love with yourself again, because you are beautiful, you are strong, and you can do it. I did. And I'm in one of the best places that I have been in my life. And I feel great. So, I just want you all to receive some of the things that I have said. I am so Scorpio. Hit me a like on the channel. If you want to be a subscriber, do that. This is a new channel. I'm just starting it out, and I'm very excited about it. So I just wanted to give you all some of me, some parts of me, and I will give you more. I have some things that I do have to share, and I'm very excited about it. So with that being said, I want you all to have a lovely, great evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. Have a great experience with yourself, because you deserve it. You are loved and you are beautiful. All right. Dirty South out. Love y'all.